Camdyn is my son. He's 11 years old. He was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when he was 6. He actually adjusted really well in the very beginning. I think because of his age, and that's what they thought too, was because he was younger, that it would be a little bit easier for him. He did a great job for the first 1.5 to 2 years, and then it all kind of hit him afterwards, and then he started to feel different.
I think he started to close off and really feel like I'm alone, nobody else knows what I'm going through and stuff like that. So there was a rough period where we had to do some counseling and stuff like that.
He started to get pretty depressed actually around 3rd grade, and he actually had some suicidal thoughts for a while there and said some things about harming himself. The last year that we had Bindi has made a really big difference. He's been a lot happier. He does still have rough days, but when he has rough days now, he goes to Bindi. She kind of helps make him smile again.
Bindi is a diabetic alert service dog. It's been pretty cool seeing how a dog can change my life.
I was very skeptical pretty much all the way up until I saw the dog and saw living proof that, like, okay, this actually exists and it is a thing, and the dog can sense it and the dog will alert to it. It's pretty amazing, actually. She alerted almost immediately.
Within our first week alone with her after the trainer left, Camdyn was outside playing basketball in the driveway, and Bindi was in the house with me, and she just started jumping on me. And finally I was like, okay, I'll get him in and we'll check his blood sugar. So I had him come in and I checked him, and he was 32. He had no clue, still out there playing basketball. If he would have kept going and she wouldn't have alerted me, he probably wouldn't be here today. Within the first week, she saved his life. So she's pretty amazing.
It's a relief having her, and with her abilities to be able to let us know. You know, we really rely on her, and especially when we had a CGM, she was far more accurate.
Bindi alerts all from scent. She can smell 2 football fields. I could be in the house and they could be way up down the street, and Bindi could still smell me. Just being a service dog and like having to do all that hard training with her scent makes her pretty smart.
The quality of training that she showed up here with was outstanding, and not to mention the follow-up visits that we've had, with the trainers at SDWR. They've been great. Just the amount of things, like how fast she picks things up and how fast she learns things. You can really tell that a lot of training and a lot of work went into her.
Yeah, a few of the things that stood out when we were looking for an organization to get a service dog from was the continued training. The continued training that you get from them, the visits every 3 months or so, was really important to me. You want to know that what you're doing and the way that you're handling it is right. And if you have a problem with anything or questions, you want to be able to reach out and get help. And they were always there to do that. And that was one of the things that drew us to them and why we picked SDWR for Camdyn's service dog. Bindi has made a huge difference in Camdyn. He's so much happier with her, and knowing that she's always there with him is very comforting.